Today I'm going to share with you a situation I've run into with my Charge HR Fitbit product. This is a black large that I received about 7 or 8 months ago, and it recently started going into a locked inoperable mode where a screen would come on that would lock up the Fitbit and making it inoperable. Last night I charged the Fitbit overnight. I went through the factory reset, which you can see how to do on the internet. Just look up Fitbit Charge HR factory reset and it'll walk you through. In my situation, it's a temporary fix as the Fitbit will eventually go into a firmware locked mode. Again, a horizontal rectangle comes on the screen that is lit up halfway as if it's halfway charged. And at that point, the Fitbit no longer is tracking. It does not sync with any apps on your iPhone or your computer or any other device that tracks your workouts. So I went ahead and couldn't find anything on the internet with how to get it out of this locked mode. I eventually ended up calling customer service, where their number is 877-623-4997. You can obviously look that up on your own, but I thought for the sake of time I would share it with you. When I called customer service, a couple things to note. One, you will need the email address that you have set up with your Fitbit. If you do have it set up on an app that tracks all of your workouts, steps, sleep, what have you, and that you can share with friends. They can go in and see the activity on your account, which is very helpful. I will say customer service was very helpful for me anyway. The next thing they'll do is ask you a series of questions. Boom, there goes the lock, the firmware update. As you can see, the horizontal rectangle that's half full. The Fitbit is now inoperable, and it will not communicate with the iPhone. It will not communicate with any apps. As I explained this situation to customer service, they continued to ask me, was it submerged in water? Another question was, how do you charge the Fitbit? Do you plug it into a wall? I answered yes. They told me that that can compromise the Fitbit. I had no idea. They said the proper factory suggestion is plugging it into a computer. It's lower voltage and it will not damage the Fitbit. I explained to them that I had done nothing different, that out of the blue this horizontal rectangle shows up that's half lit. They went ahead and proceeded to walk me through the factory reset, where you plug in the Fitbit, you hold down the button for 5 or 6 seconds, you unplug the Fitbit from the electrical outlet, you proceed to hold the side button down again for a period of time, and it'll reset the Fitbit, erasing any stored tracking fitness things on the Fitbit, but it does reset it. In my situation, it's temporary and it goes back to this locked mode. The customer service proceeded to tell me that, it's fixed and they appreciated me calling. And I did tell them one last thing that was essential. I told them when it goes into this mode, the battery becomes compromised and uses an abnormal amount of battery life, making it only, operable for an hour or two. They were able to go in and see in my account that in the particular time I called, that I did start the day at 7 a.m. 100% charged. And by 9 a.m., 2 hours later, the battery life was down to 40%. At that point, customer service said that there's obviously a defect and they will be glad to send me a brand new Fitbit. And they took my address, they took my contact information, sent me an email, I verified it, and I have a new Fitbit on the way. That's my situation. If you run into this, I wish you the best. My situation is that I was able to work it through with customer service, and I have a new Fitbit on the way. That's it. Good luck, and I wish you the best.